our fitness expert, Niko Algieri, is here with us. We're going to talk about one of your favourite things today.
It's my favourite thing.
Your favourite thing.
Yeah.
It's not my favourite thing, and you'll see why. It's TRX. What is TRX, first of all?
TRX is a suspension trainer. So, excuse me, it was created by a guy called Randy Hetrick, who was a Navy SEAL. Now, obviously, when the Navy SEALs are away in different countries fighting, they can't have access to gyms. So he created the suspension trainer, which you can hang off poles, trees, tanks, trucks, anything. You can hang it off a door, and it's just the most useful training tool that I've discovered.
Yeah, you essentially can work out so many different parts of your body with just these two straps. Really,
exactly, every part of your body. As long as you learn all the different moves and different lengths and different positions that you can get into, there's nothing that you can't train. And there's no type of training that you can't do. You can do cardio, resistance training, strength, power. It literally crosses all the spectrums.
Okay, well, as we mentioned, it's not my favourite, although I did enjoy it, but let's take a look why. So you got me to go through my paces. The first one,
so this is a basic squat. Now, a basic air squat without the TRX is tough for a lot of us because we get tight hip flexors, but with you holding onto the strap there, you're able to keep your back straight, you'll be able to get a really decent depth of hip crease below the knee. This is me picking on you, making you do a single leg squat, or a pistol squat.
So hard. I mean, this one wasn't too bad, but then, you know,
as you can see, the position is quite difficult, and the balance as well. You're just not used to it. So what that does is that develops a lot of quad and glute strength, but it requires your core to help you balance. Now, that's why the TRX is so useful, because then you can actually hold your hands, train yourself to get used to that movement, and then possibly move on to actually letting go of the TRX at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I must admit that I came away from this particular kind of session of exercises really feeling pretty much every part. My legs ached, the core ached. Let's look at the arms now as well, and a cracking picture of my bull squat just about to come up as well.
There's nothing wrong with that, Anthony. So you're doing a TRX row here, so this is working your back muscles. Okay. As you can see, because I've told you to get into the right position, you're not moving your hips, you're not moving your legs, you're isolating your back and your back muscles and your arm muscles, but you are maintaining the core position. So you're working everything, and that's why I love the TRX, because at no point are you resting any part of your body. Everything has to be engaged, has to be switched on and working. For instance, here, if your abdominal or your core muscles are not on, your hips would fall forward. You're doing a push-up at the moment. You're working your chest muscles, your tricep muscles, a little bit of shoulders as well. But if your legs and your core muscles weren't activated, then you just fall over. And that's why the TRX is so great and so challenging. And then this is a bicep curl, so working the old guns there. Yeah. Curls for the girls. So it's all working the arm muscles, but I'm touching you on the shoulders. You're telling you to stabilize your shoulders, because what we do is we round off a lot. And now you're going to move into your tricep extension. So see, in that little, 25-second video there, you've worked legs, core, back, chest, and both your arms. So if you have this at home, you can work everything really fast.
And you wouldn't imagine that it's, to look at it, you wouldn't imagine it's hard work, but I've got a real sweat on there.
It's really difficult.
And I found it, I was out of breath as well. That's where the cardio comes in.
Yeah, exactly. And it's the speed that you do it. And so we did like isolation training there, or a little bit of strength, but then those exercises, once you're comfortable with the positions and you learn them, you go faster, and then you turn it into cardio or metabolic conditioning. As I say, it's just so applicable to all different types of exercises. That's why it's so good.
I imagine it's not something you should probably have a go at unless you're in the right positions, though, because you could probably do yourself some damage if you're not sure what you're doing.
Yes, you can. I've done myself some damage on them being very, very silly at some point. But saying that, it is perfect for all levels, because that's how they build it. It's fitness anywhere and fitness for all. So even if, you're an 85-year-old male who hasn't exercised, that's why the TRX is so good, because those handles are there to help you stabilize. And then you can kind of just go slowly into the exercise and then develop.
Okay, Niko, as always, thank you very much. Thank you for shaming me once again.
As always.
Niko Algieri there, our fitness expert.